Hello, it's your boy Dapper the Don, and I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In today's video, we are yet again going to piss some people off, and we will get those oddballs that, regardless of hearing me say this is just my opinion, manage to tell me why it's wrong. New Generation Baddies tier list. Now this is going to be a new generation, so there won't be any Scarlett Johansson, Beyonce, or Eva Mendes, as we will save that for another day. And we can't forget to give a disclaimer. This is just the Don opinion, you don't have to agree. This is just the Don opinion, you don't have to agree. And this is just the Don opinion, you don't have to agree. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Now first, let's start with Sky Jackson and just go ahead and put her in D tier. Now listen, I don't give a fuck about what anybody got to say. I didn't even want to put her on this list. But I have seen that there are a group of people worshiping her because she was on Kai Cenat's stream. The first I saw her was in 2011 on The Jessie Show, and she was a kid while I was years ahead of her in high school. Now there is no way you guys are going to tell me that she doesn't look the same, but just with makeup. Y'all telling me that this girl doesn't look like a voodoo doll. That girl is 21 years old, which is old enough to drink, but she still looks 12 and unattractive to me, so she's staying in D tier, and that's the end of it. Every woman on this list, no matter the tier, I would smash except her. Next is going to be Zendaya, and she's going to go in A tier. Now, I'll be honest, while it seems that she's partnering with Bang Bros in her new movie, Zendaya is a very attractive woman. Kinda overrated, but very attractive. The reason I'm going to put her in A tier is that other than the hype and her face, there isn't anything else. As you guys know, I'm an ass guy, and she's so lacking in that department that I feel like I can hit the doo-doo brown better than her. Next on the list is going to be Jenna Ortega, and she's going to go in the B tier. Now relax before I punch you in the back of your neck. I know this girl is praised by the internet culture. A lot of you guys would sell your left nut for a sniff. But the reason why she's going to be B tier is same as Sky. This girl looks too young, and she's 20, which is actually younger than Sky, but she won't be as low because I at least find her attractive. Jenna is still growing, so I can see me putting her higher on this list later down in life. Next is going to be Hoyeon Young, or as you guys better know her as 067 from Squid Games. Now when I thought about doing this list, I was going to put her in high B to low A tier. She has no ass, which loses points for me. But then I started to Google her pictures and videos, and after seeing all that and remembering how she looks, I'm going to put her in S tier. I don't know why, to be honest, but when I see her, it only feels right to put her in S tier. I guess it's the men of culture in me. Next on the list is going to be Doja Cat, and she's going to go in C tier. Doja Cat showed me that you can be a very beautiful woman, and you can have a wonderful body with an ass that looks so delectable that I will bring down mountains just for a taste. You can have all that, and then be crazy, and you just lose it all. Boy, it's crazy how this girl came into the game as an S tier. Then we found out she was giving private shows, popping her wap on OnlyClans, which brought her down to A tier. Then she started with the whole shaving her eyebrows off and was out here dressed like a glorified hot Cheeto, which brought her down to B tier, and then started worshipping the adversary Lucifer, Satan himself, which brought her to C tier. Some say the Hollywood life did this to her. Others will say she was always that person. Next on the list is going to be SCA. Now this is the SCA you guys know, and this is the SCA I know. She got tons of surgery, and the Don isn't the biggest fan of BBLs and that other stuff. But boy, would I be lying if I said it doesn't look good on her. She's going to A tier. Like I said, shout out to this woman's doctor, because oh my heavenly father, this woman looks fucking good. The problem with most BBLs is while you may have a nice ass with it, the thighs never match, but with her, the shit looks natural. It's a damn shame that once she hits a certain age, all that knife work is going to turn on her, which is why she's not going to S tier. Now speaking of bad BBLs, next on the list is Summer Walker, and she's going to D tier. Don't have to say much, just watch this video real quick. Now I'm not an ass connoisseur, but I don't think it's supposed to point like that. Having PlayStation polygon boobs as an ass is beyond me, but fuck it, we ball. Now I'm very aware this girl is like the spokesman for Hurt Hose or something like that, so before they come and say that I'm body shaming, keep in mind she brought that ass. So I'm not making fun of her body, I'm making fun of the product she brought for it, which is not a rag on her, but more so the manufacturer. And I heard she doesn't like to take showers, so I hope she watches my How to Have Hygiene video. Next on the list is going to be Margot Robbie, and she's going to go in S tier, nothing to explain further. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, then you don't. Next on the list is going to be Zoe Kravitz, and she's going to go in S tier, actually ahead of Hoyeon. Now Zoe just gives off Greek goddess vibes. Her mom would have been S tier on this list at her daughter's age. Her dad is Lenny Kravitz, a rock star who women considered S tier. And her stepdaddy was Jason Momoa, who would be S tier if I rolled that way. Pause. She's dead ass, the result of two gods making a demigod. Next on the list is going to be Kylie Jenner, and she's going to go in B tier. Now she was going to go in A tier, but then when I was looking up a picture of her, I started to realize she got that Kim Kardashian body when the ass is bigger than the thighs, which for me is ridiculous. You can't be out here looking like a whole queen ant. Also, let's be honest, I think we all collectively moved on from her. While she may be the final boss of the basic bitches, she is the most attractive Kardashian in the whole family. Last on the list is going to be Ice Spice, and I don't care what you have to say, f*** you, and your opinion, she's going to the top of the S tier. I don't care, la 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 la, f*** you, it's my list. When I tell you the things I would do to get a taste of this girl, the best part about her is it's all natural. If I found out it was her that was lost in a submarine deep in the Newfoundland coast, best believe I would have channeled my inner mutant powers and brought those sweet El Dorado walls back to land. Now we can all agree her music isn't any Lauryn Hill, but when that thang be thanging, you tune it out regardless. I mean, look at this, you telling me you wouldn't eat this like it's your last meal on death row? I wish nothing but the worst to any man who hits it before me. Now for those who are angry with the list, please understand that to even make it on this list, these girls had to be worshipped by the internet at some point in time, so it was a battle of the champions, except for those in D tier. So I couldn't put everyone in the S tier. Well, that will be all for today. If you have any topics you would like for the Don to help you with, be sure to leave a comment and like the video. I'm Dapper the Don, and have a good day.